Everybody, welcome to my first monthly market update. My name is Jenna Gray, and each month I break down what's really going on in the Dayton real estate market, from the numbers to the neighborhoods and the news that really matters. So let's get into it. This month we're going to be talking about May, and the community spotlight will be on West Carrollton. They have a lot going on, and I'm really excited to tell you all about it. Let's talk numbers. So all of this data is pulled from the Greater Dayton MLS, so it reflects what's going on across the entire region. In May, the median sales price was $265,000. That's up from $263,700 in April and $260,000 this same time last year. So prices are rising slowly, steadily, and that's exactly how we want to see it. That's healthy. We saw 2,093 homes hit the market in May, which is up from 2,058 in April and up from 1,968 in May of last year. So sellers are coming to the market, and that is great news for buyers who've been frustrated by limited options. Homes are selling right now in 27 days on the market. That's down from 29 days in April and down from 31 days on average this time last year. So if you're thinking about selling, buyers are out there and they are moving. We are sitting at 1.9 months of inventory. Anything under 3 months is considered a seller's market, so we're still firmly in that area. And for context, a balanced market is like 4 to 6 months. So sellers still have the advantage, but it's not as extreme as it was a year or two ago. On average, homes are selling at 99.1% of list price right now. So what that means is that most sellers are getting very close to, and in some cases more than, asking price. In April, it was 98.7. In May of last year, it was 99.3. So buyers, I wouldn't expect a very big discount. I would put in your offer and just be prepared to compete. All right, everybody's favorite. Let's talk mortgage rates. The 30-year fixed mortgage rate is currently hovering around 6.49%, according to Freddie Mac's most recent weekly survey. So in May, they were between 6.36% and 6.51%. And this time last year, they were about 6.86%. So they are trending downwards. It's nothing dramatic, but it can make a significant difference in your monthly payment. So what does this all mean for buyers and sellers? Well, if you're a seller, this is your market. You could get at or very close to your asking price, but buyers are a little more discerning than they were a year or two ago. So pricing, presentation, it all matters. If you're a buyer, the good news is there are more homes on the market and rates are down from where they were last summer. So it's not easy out there. It's still a little competitive, but not like the frenzy we saw in 2021 and 2022. So if you've been on the sidelines kind of thinking about buying, it might be time for a serious conversation. This month, I'm highlighting West Carrollton, and we have a lot to talk about. First, let's talk about what's happening this summer because it is a fun one. On July 11th, they are hosting the Hot Air Balloon Glow. There will be Elton John and Billy Joel tribute bands and food trucks. So this is not a combination I knew I had been waiting for, but I'm here for it. And it sounds like a really cool night out. Then on July 14th, Wilson Park Pool will be hosting Splash of Creativity. This is a hands-on art event right at the pool. So whether you've got kids or you just like doing something a little different, I think this will be really fun to check out. But beyond the summer events, the big story is what West Carrollton has coming. The city is currently in the middle of a $12 million riverfront development along the Great Miami River. This is going to include whitewater rafting, a visitor center, and lots of other recreational activities. This is a serious investment. It's the kind of project that improves the community overall and attracts other type of economical development into the area. And then we have the schools. West Carrollton just wrapped up a 6-year, 2-phase, complete revamp of their entire school district. Phase 1, completed back in 2022, brought a new pre-K through first grade school and a 5th and 6th grade intermediate. Phase 2 just hit substantial completion this May. A brand new 192,000 square foot middle and high school that came out to a whopping $104 million. This new building is a completely reimagined learning environment. It features a robotics lab, a kitchen, outdoor learning center, music room, athletic fields, a business screen printing room, and a 112-foot ship in honor of their school mascot, the Pirates. Shook Construction led the development, and when it's all said and done, they will have built 4 schools for this district within 6 years. I think West Carrollton is one of those towns it's really easy to drive past and not think a whole lot about, but there is some momentum building here. With the new school district, the $12 million development on the riverfront, this community is clearly engaged and focusing on the future. So, this is the kind of thing that families care about, and it's the kind of thing that moves real estate. So, I'm really interested to see where this leads. If you've been wondering why new homes are so expensive right now or why there just really aren't enough of them, there was a really interesting panel discussion at the Southwest Ohio Growth Summit last week that really gets into the nitty gritty. Home builders and developers from along the Cincinnati Dayton corridor, they got together and they had a really candid discussion about the issues they're facing. Land that would have sold for $15,000 in Warren County about a decade ago is currently going for $80,000 an acre. On top of that, building code changes have added to construction costs, which are now up to 8% higher. And we've got labor shortages. So skilled framers are packing up and heading to Texas and Arizona where they can make $30 an hour for the same work that pays $18 an hour here. All of that adds up to one hard truth. It is hard to find a new build priced under $300,000. So, builders and developers, they're getting creative. They're doing smaller floor plans, more narrow lots. I mean, they are putting in some creative problem solving to try to build homes at a price point that buyers can afford. The demand along the corridor is real and it's not going away, but builders have some real catching up to do. On a more positive note, one project that's actually getting shovels in the ground is Easton Farms in Springboro. This is a $41 million development that broke ground in January, and when it's complete, it will bring 248 apartments across 14 buildings. That includes a pool, a dog park, a clubhouse, and this is going to lighten up that tight supply that we have in Springboro. They're targeting completion for November of 2027. So the story right now in Warren County is this. The demand is there. The growth is coming and builders want to build. They're just fighting high costs at every turn. It's something worth paying attention to, especially if you're interested in new construction in the area. And the more new construction comes, the more affordable the price will be on the older, more established neighborhoods. All right, so that is July's market update. I really appreciate you all. If you like what you saw, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. And don't forget, if you ever have questions about the Dayton market, you're moving to the Dayton area, within the Dayton area, or you just kind of want to know what's going on, I'm here to help. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next month.